Hey, how's it going? Not you. Them. Them. They're out there. What are you looking at me for? This is a kiwi. My little pain in the butt. Right? Yeah, little pain in the butt. That's what you are. Go lay down. I'll come downstairs when you're done. How's everybody doing? We are here to dive right into a couple of hanger packs I bought. Real quick, in case you didn't watch the last two videos, I was going to Sonic Temple this weekend. I went Thursday, Friday, had a great time, enjoyed myself, saw a lot of bands I was really looking forward to seeing. All the old thrash bands from back in the day, like the 90s, that are still out there kicking it, sound just as good as they always did. Sound quality for a couple of bands wasn't as good as it could have been, I think. Especially like on the vocal side, I think they needed to adjust to where you could hear the vocals a little bit better. And there was a couple of bands that it seemed like there was a little bit of like feedback or something. It just didn't sound as crisp as you expect. But overall, I had a blast. But I'm at the age now to where all-day music festivals, they kind of wear me out. Just being out in the sun for that long. And I never remember to take sunscreen. I'm a moron when it comes to that. I am learning to use it. I've got a bottle in the glove compartment in the work truck, so I do try to always remember to apply it, especially on my forehead and my nose, my cheeks, my arms when I'm at work and I'm working outside mowing and stuff like that. But going to concert, I didn't think about it, so I got a lot of sun. Not really like burnt to where it hurts or anything, but just, too much. And it kind of wears you out when you're out in the sun for that period of time. Didn't take away from me enjoying it, but I decided after the 2 days, you know what, I got my money's worth for what I paid for my 4-day pass. And really truly the only band I was really looking forward to today was Linkin Park. But, they just put an album out in November. I think it was November was when it came out. The Navyncis Machine. I love that album. I love Emily Armstrong. They'll be touring. Probably they'll be doing a tour later this year. And I'm sure probably next year they'll be touring. So I'll hit them up again when they come back around and are doing just like a solo type show with them and maybe just like a 1 or 2 opening bands. And I'll probably see if maybe my daughter for sure wants to go with me. If her sister wants to go. Or her husband wants to go, I'll take the money that I would normally use to go to like a festival, and we'll get Linkin Park tickets and go see Linkin Park. But outside of that, I mean, there were a lot of other bands playing, obviously, today and tomorrow that I would enjoy seeing, but they're not bands that I specifically bought the festival bracelet so that I could go see them. I bought the 4-day thing simply because for the money, if you get them right when they come out, it makes more sense to just buy the 4-day thing. Then if you want to go all 4 days, you can. If you only want to go 1 day to see a particular band, you can. And you're still getting your money's worth because I only paid like $280 for all 4 days. Over the course of the 2 days I seen like 50 bands, 60 bands, something like that. So, just makes sense. Right? But, yeah, a little bit of sun. But with the money I saved by not going there today and tomorrow and spending money on concessions and so forth, I decided when I went to the store to pick up some cards. So, here we go. We're going to open up some Donruss Basketball. These are 2024-25. They feature Steph Curry on the cover. Of course, we are still searching for the elusive downtown. You can pull those out of here. You can pull signatures. So, you saw the last video, I pulled a patch card and a numbered parallel out of a blaster box of Select. So that was a baseball. But let's see, do we have any? Yeah, actually, we got some stuff maybe in the middle. Of course, we'll have a lot of base that I'll just put down here and put. Actually, need to get on our box for base cards. In case you don't know, when it comes to the base cards, you know, unless it's somebody that's a really big name that I know might be worth holding on to, I take the base cards, I put them aside, I throw them in one of these boxes that I get my Mr. Grail stuff in. Perfect for holding cards. And then when people order stuff from me, if it's sports oriented or if it makes sense to throw some base cards in, I'll go through and, like, especially if it's like a team type of thing, they order something from me, I'll go through and try to either find that player's base card or at least people on that same team and throw a few base cards in. Yeah, just a little something, just as a thank you. All right, here we go. We got C.J. McCollum. I need to make some room here. Bobby Portis. Gary Trent Jr. Kyle Kuzmo. Terry Razier the Third. Razier? Not sure how to pronounce that name. Dorian Finney-Smith. Anthony Simons. Kawhi Leonard. I had a Funko Pop of him. Actually, I think I have a Funko Pop of him, but I have it in one of the sports mystery boxes. It's boxed up in one of those. So I still haven't sold any mystery boxes. I know it's all it's going to take is that first person to buy one of my mystery boxes and be pleased with what they get. Now, you're not going to get, if you buy one of my mystery boxes, it's not like every box you're going to get like double your value back. Okay, that's not how mystery boxes work in general. But, you know, especially because I don't have like a big stable of like pops like that, you know, to where I have just like grail after grail after grail that I paid pennies on a dollar for to get, and that I can afford to throw in mystery boxes. But my mystery boxes do guarantee you're going to get back at least what you paid, if not more. In most of the boxes, you actually get a bit more back in value because I throw in the Funko Pops, and then you get extras, you get cards, you get, you know, other items thrown into the box. And there are some big hits that you can pull out. You know, like the sports boxes I put together, some of those do have numbered parallel cards in them. So, all it's going to take is that first person. And then once I make the first sale of mystery boxes, I don't think it'll be happen overnight, but then I think maybe other people will say, okay, well, some of these have sold. Well, let's try one. That means you. Check my eBay. Jalen Brunson. I'm still planning on doing some Disney mystery boxes. Those will probably come with 2 Funko Pops and then maybe some trading cards or extra items, maybe like a lithograph or something. And then I'm going to do some DC ones. DC ones, I'm not real sure whether I'm going to do 2 Funko Pops in each box with some trading cards, or whether I'm going to do 1 Funko Pop, some trading cards, and then an extra item. Because I do have some Funko Sodas that are DC that I could throw in. But that'll be something I'll have to look at. I'm going to have to get more boxes. I'm down to like 3 of the boxes I use over here for, especially like if somebody buys like a single Funko Pop from me. I got like the perfect size boxes to ship those in where I can ship them, wrap them well with bubble wrap and so forth. And then I got enough weight room and enough actual room that I could throw in something extra as a thank you. We have OG Anunbi. Your guess is as good as mine. Scoot Henderson. See, that I can pronounce. That's simple. Torian Prince. All right, we're getting into rookies and stuff, so let's put those on the bottom. We'll get back to the rest of the base. We'll go through all the base first. Jalen Suggs, Kobe White, Markel Bolts. That's cool. Cool shot. Like over the basket. There's another one like that. Tumani Camaro. I used to have his last name. I mean, not as a name, but I used to have a Camaro. First car I ever had was a 1979 Camaro Berlinetta. Had a supercharged 305 in it. Black leather interior. It had the like the midnight blue metal flake paint on the outside. Automatic on the floor. Had a nice stereo system in it. I love that car. That was the car I got in the last half of my senior year of high school. And I went from being like somebody that, outside of the, my friends in high school, but just the general people. I went from being somebody that nobody really paid any attention to, then all of a sudden everybody wanted to be friends. Did it work? No. I didn't bite. If you weren't my friend before, we're not going to hang out and be buddies just because I get a nice car that you want to ride in. Get your own damn car. I miss that car. I really do. But it had, the previous owner had a lot of issues with basically taking care of it properly, and it had a small crack in the block that we didn't know, obviously, when I bought it. Of course, my first car, my parents, it was like $1,800 what my dad paid for it. But, I get a good, 2 years out of it or so forth. But yeah, it had like a very small, once we took it in and it was really doing the mechanics basically after they looked at it, said it's most likely that this started out as a very little fissure in the block. They probably ran it for a while without oil or something. And it got hot to where it put just a very small, like almost like microscopic fissure or crack in the block. And over time, without knowing it was there and without any symptoms, it just got bigger and bigger to where it finally opened up to where it was, spitting oil and so forth and so on, and basically shot the engine. So then I kind of went downhill from there. Downhill. I've enjoyed every car I've had because, I'm type I always make them my own. I always customize them in some way. So I had after the Camaro, I had I don't remember exactly what order I had them. I think I had my 1990 Geostorm. I love that car too, but the Geostorms had a real bad problem with the back quarter panels on like the upper front part of the wheel well. The way it was made, it had like a spot to where water, like when it was raining and stuff, water would get flipped up into it and it would pool like right in where like the welds were. It had like a little, almost like a little dip. I don't know why they didn't make it to where anything that got up in there would run off, but it was made to where the water would get up there and sit. So it basically rust from the inside out. And I had that on both sides. And then after that, I think I got my dad's 1985 Chevy S10 pickup. I love that too. I love pickups, mini trucks. I totally tricked it out. After that, I had to resort and I got my dad's, I think it was a 1989 Ford Escort. Didn't really love that car, but again, I put some graphics on it, customized it. And then after that, I got my I got my 1996 Chevy Blazer, two-door. After that, I got the 2002 Chevy Blazer, or no. Yeah. It was the 96 four-door. Yeah, I think the 1996 was the four-door LS. 2002 was the two-door. Blazer. And now, of course, I have my 2013 Dodge Dart SXT. Bagden, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name. Yeah, you can read it for yourself. Have no clue. Draymond Green. Trey Murphy III. So that was upside down, wasn't it? Jamal Murray. Jalen Williams. Dante DiVincencio. Vicencio. So it looks like that is all the base. The rest should be rookies or parallels. Maybe a downtown. Is there a downtown in here? I don't know. I'm not holding my breath. Rated rookie for Jacoby Walter. And these are, what did I say? These are 2024-25. So these will be rookies that I'll probably put back and hold on to for a little while. Let them get a season or two under their belt. See what they're doing before I see what value they might have. Rated rookie for Tristan Da Silva. Rated rookie for Terrence Shannon Jr. Rated rookie for Kevin McCollier Jr. Alright, we've got a card here that is flipped the wrong side around. So, what could it be? This looks like it might be a base. Oh, here's another base that I missed. Alex Caruso. Alright, could it be a downtown? I don't know. I don't know what the back of downtowns looks like. Whether they look like regular cards or not. Actually, it looks like all three of these, or no. Two of them are turned upside down. Alright, but this first one is for Isaac Okoro. No, not a downtown. But it is a parallel. What do they call that? Like, I don't know what they call that. Like a burst or something. Not bad. Not bad. I don't recognize the player. Of course, I don't watch basketball a lot. Cleveland Cavaliers. Not numbered or anything. Next, we have got looks like just a red rookie insert, franchise feature insert for Donovan Clingan. Not numbered or anything. And the last one is another one of those like Starburst or whatever. We have rated rookie for Jalen Wells. Alright. So nothing real exciting out of that, honestly. But I think I paid like $8 or $9 for it. Probably really didn't get my money back with those inserts, but it's a nice little rip anyhow, right? Let me know what you thought. What was your thought on the cards I pulled? Do you know something about those players, especially maybe those rookie inserts that maybe I'm discounting them a little too much, that they might actually be like a $4 or $5 card? If you know something about those players, are they making a mark in the NBA so far this year? Well, technically, I don't think basketball's in season right now, is it? It might be. Again, like I said, I don't really watch basketball a lot, so I kind of lost track. Football is really the only sport that I know when it starts and when it ends. Baseball, basketball, hockey, I don't know. Because I don't watch it enough to know when like preseason is and so forth and so on. So, comment down below, let me know, clue me in. I always appreciate any help. Yeah, that's it. Hey, as always, look out for yourself and everyone around you, so much better chance of staying safe and healthy. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Like I said, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Next video, we will be diving into a blaster of Zenith football. It's been a while since I opened any Zenith. I'm happy to say that the Walmart here in my town, Piqua, they are still stocking cards. The one in Troy, they do not have any cards at all anymore. Here in Piqua, they still have cards. They have a decent selection of blaster boxes, a few hobby boxes, and hanger packs. So I'll have to pick up some more somewhere down the road. But hey, that's it. Till next time. See ya.